So today we are finally starting Killbot. But before we do that, we're gonna have to go all the way back to, oh my god, I haven't made a video in a while. Here's the thing, I kind of quit geometry drafts for a while because I was kind of getting bored of it, but one thing was always looming over my mind. It was Wasureta, it wasn't Killbot. I really want to beat Wasureta one day, and in order to do that, I have to get better at the game. And what better level to do that than Killbot? One of the most iconic and a very well received memory demon. If there's one thing you need to know about Killbot, it's that Doggie has an amazing video on how to beat Killbot. It goes very in depth, it was very helpful for me. Now if there's a second thing you need to know about Killbot, it's the fact that the UFO is actually impossible. So on the first day of playing, I did a practice run using Doggie's video.
Fall down to the pink orb, then triple click the pink, green, and black orbs. On the black orb click, you can hold for the last click. Okay.
And afterwards, I tried to do UFO to 100. So personally, I'd recommend using show hitboxes, practicing it with that, and then switching over to doing it normally. I came in knowing this was the hardest part of the level, and I still underestimated it. This UFO took me 2 whole hours just to do UFO to 100. That's how hard this UFO is. I will say it does get more consistent, but yeah, this UFO is not to be messed with. Fucking did. Let's fucking go. Let's flip and go. 3,000 attempts. So on the second day of playing Killbot, I decided to move my checkpoint backwards and try to do ship to 100. Now the ship part isn't particularly difficult. The only thing I really struggled with was clicking the orbs after the straight fly. So this part uses toggle triggers, which means that even if you click right where the orb is, you actually have to wait until the orb actually appears on your screen, which can be kind of difficult, but I will say it gets really consistent as with the rest of the level. Holy fucking shit, I did it. Now on the third day, I was really scared because I had to move my checkpoint all the way backwards to the spider and ball duel. This is probably the hardest part to learn in Killbot. The thing with this part is I don't think it's actually very difficult, but there are a lot of really weird timings. Like look at this click by the way. So what can happen is if you hit it too early, let me try hitting it too early. Your spider goes onto here. They're supposed to land, your spider is supposed to land on this block, but it can go on here. So you can see here it landed there. Or sometimes if you hit it too late, your spider goes here. Like there's some really oddly specific timings, and this part is full of them. And also you kind of have to hold it as well, because sometimes your spider reaches the block before the ball reaches the block. It's really weird. I can't really explain. You kind of have to just play it by yourself. That's also kind of why I'm clicking really hard, because I'm clicking as the spider, but I'm buffering as the ball. It's really weird. But once you learn it, I will say it gets really consistent. That's kind of a theme with this level. Yeah, dude. 69 to 100. I also did the robot and cube duel, and is probably the easiest part in this level. Oh, fucking finally, baby. So while I was doing all of this, I was also doing a lot of practice runs on this level, and I was practicing from 35, and I somehow did this. And also this. So with that, I felt pretty ready to start playing from zero, and that brings us to this clip. So today, we are finally starting Killbot. Okay, 10% is not bad. And I guess from this point forward, it's just going to be a very normal completion video. Well, guess what? You're wrong, because somehow I ended up doing this on my first day of playing from zero. Click too early. What? 44! That's not bad at all. Oh, come on. Really? 1% more? Oh, I never dive here. Why'd I dive here? Are you kidding me? Oh my god! What just happened? How did I do 94% of the level on my first day of playing from zero? Yeah, this level is insanely consistent. And that wasn't it. It didn't stop. How is this level so consistent, man? After that monster of a session, I didn't really know what to think moving on to the next day. I don't know, I kind of thought it was like a fluke or something. So yeah, on February 14th, instead of spending time with my imaginary girlfriend, I did this instead. Oh my god! Oh my god. I've just done it. I've just beaten Killbot. Oh my god. Dude, that took me like a week. I don't know how that took me. Like, that did not take me that long of a time. Oh my god. 12,000 attempts? That's really not bad at all. And yeah, most of those are in practice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deaths to UFO. That is honestly not bad at all. So I died to 7, 8 a lot. 45, 53, and then this is just the ship and the UFO. Wow. First off, I beat Killbot in 2 days of playing from zero. That is pretty crazy, and I think I maybe spent like a week practicing, so that's honestly just absolutely crazy. I cannot believe I'm done with Killbot. That also means that is my 11th and new hardest. Yeah, 11th Extreme Demon and my new hardest. Yeah, for like 2 years, SubSonic was my hardest. And now I've finally beaten Killbot. That is absolutely insane. Wow, I honestly can't believe that.